Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. I've got Shaka and Ali with us. It's the first time I've seen Ian since our trip to Barcelona. Last time I saw you, Ian, you were battling with some chocolate mousse that had stained your shirt.
And the mousse was winning.
You're trying to get it out.
It was a great trip, Dan.
Let's just leave it at that.
It was very good, very good. Pablo Zavaleta sorted out with this very nice Argentinian restaurant.
Luis Garcia, on the other hand,
well, there we go. Ian, you predicted Ollie will win something this season, maybe an FA Cup or League Cup. What's your prediction right now? Will they finish in the Europa League or the Conference League? Ouch.
Well, the way things are going at the moment, it's a battle for the top six, isn't it? For Manchester United. You'd like to think, if you're a United fan, they would somehow come through this rocky period, but they've been embarrassed twice, haven't they? Liverpool and Manchester City in front of their own fans, with the rival fans taking the mickey out of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So it's probably not the time to be talking about what trophies they might win. They've got to get that house in order sometime. Whether it's with Ole, I think is pretty much open to question now.
Ian, would Shaka have done a better job than Alisson for the first goal?
Shaka would have done a lot better on all three goals. He just had a nightmare, didn't he?
Wow.
Ian.
Okay.
Of course he would. He would have done,
Ian.
I think Shaka might have done better now. Even. He looks at his playing weight, doesn't he?
You haven't seen Shaka for a while.
Cheers, Ian.
That's the chocolate mousse talking.
Ali?
Shaka? Have you seen Shaka?
Let's say Shaka when he could jump.
What?
Well, that's a while back.
I could jump? No.
I like to think so.
Shaka? Would that be one of those? If it gone in, you would have been disappointed.
Which one?
First one.
The first one?
I hope so.
Yeah. I would have been. As I was saying during the show, I just think Alisson's kind of approach was wrong in going all goalkeeper anorak here, but kind of bringing your arm up from the side. You're gonna get caught in something.
Why is he jumping flat-footed and straight, Shaq? I don't understand that.
Ali, you were saying on the show you want a knee out.
I want the knee out. Wasn't that the basic thing that they used to do back in the day, or is that not happening anymore?
Yeah, but the truth is, you stick your knee out there, I think he'll get called for a penalty as well. I think he'll get caught.
What? Shaq. Come on, man.
What did Shaka feel about
Shaq.
opposition players diving to get penalties?
I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
Yes. Ali, how did you feel about players diving to get penalties?
It's a dark arts. It's a part of the game. I made a career out of that.
I will say that I did not dive. I drew fouls. There was always contact. And yes, it's part of the game. And I loved every minute of it. I was really good at it. Shaq. You know I was really good at it.
Ian, what makes commentating harder, dives or VAR?
Definitely VAR, because it takes a lot of the emotion out of the moment of the goal. Now you've got to say, you can go to 10 on the Richter scale with a goal, but then you've got to build in, or will it count, or was that offside, or might there have been an infringement somewhere along the way? So it's a pity. That's drained the drama, but of course, I suppose we are getting a lot more right.
Oh, yes. The Go-Go USA maybe wouldn't have been as passionate if VAR was involved.
Well, I don't know.
Hold on, USA might have been.
No problem with that goal.
Hold your horses. Just wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute, USA.
Wait. Why did we go Wild Wild West?
That's a touch of Stevie Nichols with this American
Come on. Speaking of Stevie Nichol, I feel, Ali, you're the person to ask about this. Who has the accent that you had the most trouble understanding?
Among ourselves?
Well, just among your life in general, is there one accent that...
My wife's family in South Carolina.
Right. Well, that's probably good, isn't it? Because I imagine when they first met you, they were saying pretty uncomplimentary things.
When they first met him?
That got worse.
They've been great to me. They've been fantastic.
This sounds like a speech that's going to end with a but.
Love them. But once they get going, I cannot understand what they're saying.
Right.
And this is years down the road. And they're just deep in the South. Great people. I cannot understand them. Which is maybe why they like me. I can't understand them. They can't understand me.
Yes.
That's yes. Which as you know, Shaq, it's difficult for me to say, just to accept things the way they are.
Yeah.
Well, I accept the way things are down there.
Caribbean Shaka.
Caribbean Shaka. Yes. You'll never understand Caribbean Shaka.
And he's on the phone to his friends back home. Yeah, there's definitely...
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Caribbean Shaka.
Let's move on, Dan. Let's move on.
Stevie's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve is difficult.
You know, whenever Stevie and Paul used to talk, that was...
Yes, but that wasn't really English.
that was rough.
Right, Bob.
Jim? What? Who?
Will MLS do away with VAR for the playoffs since pro referees can't utilise it properly? Asking for a friend. Sporting Casey. This was in the MLS, of course, an extraordinary moment where everybody saw this handball but the VAR operator.
Yeah.
They've since come out and apologised, said they got it wrong.
Yeah, I just don't quite understand if you are indeed the person who's handling VAR at that time, that you see this play, real time or slow motion, whatever the case may be, and how you don't think this is clearly and obviously not only a mistake, but at the very least something that the referee should take a look at. That in itself is a mind-boggling question. And so then it goes back to, as much as we like or dislike the system, it's still not so much the system as it is human beings and their interpretation and the handling of the system itself. I cannot believe that this goal was not made.
Yeah.
Honestly. And we've seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
And we've seen this 100 times. And I still don't understand how somebody takes a look at that video and doesn't say, that's maybe wrong. Something wrong here that we should take a look at. That is unacceptable.
Oh, this is a trip. This is going into your memory banks, boys. After Atleti's late choke yesterday, Valencia, of course, getting those 2 goals in injury time. What's the most dramatic last-minute goal that occurred in a match you played or commentated on? Ooh. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the noise. Yeah.
Dramatic.
Look at this. Everyone having a good little bit.
I know.
Yes.
2006 FA Cup final.
Oh yeah, Shaq. Blooming it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your last ever game in England.
Thanks, Dan. I feel so much better now that you say that.
So it didn't go well for you.
Well, it didn't end well.
Have you got runners-up medals, Shaq?
I have no idea. I think we got some. Yeah, we got.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Copa America 2011 against Paraguay. We're losing 3-2 late in the match. Our goalkeeper comes up. It must have been 95th minute, something like that. It's really late. He wins a header at the near post, and then we get a header at the back post, tied 3-3.
Ian, I would suggest you have 2, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's desperately unoriginal, but yes, definitely the Landon Donovan goal. USA are going out the World Cup. He scores.
What did you say when he scored? I can't remember.
In the last kick of the game, virtually. I mean, Abby Wambach for that goal when they were down to 10 women to save their life in the World Cup in, what was it, the 122nd minute. But, you know, one of the best ever, I wasn't commentating on this, was a goalkeeper, and I think Shaka might remember this, a goalkeeper called Jimmy Glass, who went up for Carlisle and scored a header in about the 95th minute that kept them in the Football League.
Oh, there you go.
He was on loan. He was on loan and they didn't even sign him.
Right.
How awful is that?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't you call the Aguero game as well, Ian?
Well, yeah.
Sorry, say that again?
Didn't you call the Aguero game as well?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I called the Aguero game. Well, there we are. You see, off the top of my head, memory slips, but that is the most dramatic goal ever scored in the Premier League and probably will remain so. You know, it was the 92nd minute. They needed to win. They were 2-1 down at home to QPR. Dzeko equalises, and, you know, you couldn't write it. Aguero gets that winner. So, you know, top that, if anyone ever can.
Zabaleta always bangs on.
Yeah,
who scored the first goal in that game?
Nobody.
No one cares. No one remembers that.
Pablo, nobody's interested.
No one likes that. Ian, who's the best person you've commentated alongside?
Better be careful. Better be careful now.
That's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got to be careful with this.
I love you and
say I love commentating with all the ex-players. I can honestly say it is a privilege and a pleasure. But if you wanted me to pick one, a picture somebody put on social media the other day was me commentating with the great Dennis Law, and I forgot I even had. It was back in 1995, the last day of the season, when Manchester United had to win at West Ham. They didn't. and hope that Blackburn lost, which they did. But you know, that is a privilege and a pleasure. I mean, because Dennis Law is an icon, isn't he, of the game? So lovely guy. He's not so well these days, and you know, hope he's going to be okay.
Take that, Stephen Manaman. Thank you very much, Ian. Thank you very much to Shaka and to Ali as well. ESPN FC back on your screens tomorrow. Be sure to join us. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.